So here we are, 3 days out from Challenge Mallorca. It is Wednesday, 9:30 in the morning. Me and Ollie, with the help of Craig Williams, legend, have been taking the bike apart and fitting it into the Easy Fit bike box. With a little bit of trouble. Hello, mate.
I thought you might be struggling already.
Craig, we are struggling, mate, in the bike shop.
I thought you might be.
Yes. So listen to this, right? I was sort of Googling sort of the prep of it, and it said, let some tyre pressure out of the tyres. So I was like, right, okay. So front bike's still on the train at the moment. Took some pressure out the front tyre, absolutely fine, right? Dropped out straight away, secured it back on. Back wheel is just chilling, in the corner over there. Take some pressure out of the back wheel, sealant goes everywhere. I was like, no, right, straight away. I was like, what on earth is this, right? So then I was Googling it. I was like, I've messed it up or like that. And apparently it's quite normal. The only thing at the moment there, I actually know what I'm doing next, but I can't actually do the thing that's next at the moment. I've actually got Ollie around at the moment. He's actually filming at the moment.
See what this goes in,
My saviour.
It keeps on messing me up.
My saviour.
Especially whilst I'm sat on the toilet.
Yeah. I've got Allen keys. That was a nice shot. That I do have Allen keys that will go into the front of it to get it off. So I know I can get it off. So maybe I just need to do that, get it off. Hi Georgia, you alright?
Yeah,
it was,
I think in terms of why you're doing this is to try and capture anyone could actually do it and being really a novice and naive at a lot of this stuff. It's the reality of the situation, right? And especially when you come to try and fit the bike box in a particular car along with your suitcase and stuff. That's an experience.
What did you see, mate, getting the bike box back from Leeds Bradford?
Well, I saw some things about you getting it in your little car.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm guessing you just drove with your boot lid open.
I did basically on the motorway, and I was actually thinking on that, is this legal what I'm doing right now?
Yeah, if you've got poles, you'd be screwed, wouldn't you?
No, I think technically, they've measured it up and seen if it was abnormal load or not, but I think I might have passed. Go in here. Oh, that didn't sound. Let's see. This is real sort of amateur hour of what happens when you don't know bikes indoor out, inside out. Progress is being made. I'm going to start now the assembly, putting all this into the bike box. Here's how the week's looking. Obviously 3 days out at the moment. We're on Wednesday. I'm racing on Saturday, and I've just been sent out my bib number and start time, so I should be in the water for 6 minutes past 9. So really looking forward to it now. Keen to get out there and get sorted. Monday was work. As soon as I finished work, I drove over to Leeds Bradford, pretty much near the airport, to pick up the bike box. So shout out to Mark from Yorkshire Bike Box Hire. I got the biggest one possible, which basically meant that I didn't have to strip down my bike completely. Some of the other bike boxes, as far as I'm aware, sometimes you need to remove the seat post, the handlebars. I've literally had to take off the pedals, so that has made life so much easier. Pedals, wheels, all packed away, secure. The only issue that I had when I went to get the bike box was it didn't fit in the car, and I couldn't believe it. So yeah, that was interesting, and all I can think of is I pretty much drove an hour and a half over here for it not to fit the car. Anyways, Mark's mum and dad, who was helping me out with it because Mark was away, they were really helpful, and they helped me, have some sort of bungee cords, and I was able to sort of, strap it to the car and drive it back. So we got back. So we fly out tomorrow morning at 6:15. So we've got an 8-seater minibus who's picking us up. So hopefully it's big enough, because that bike box is huge. So we're gonna get to the airport, hopefully get to Mallorca for around 9-10 o'clock-ish. Get sorted, relax, chilling, probably have a little bit of walk. I'm gonna check out everything that's obviously going on around there in terms of the setup of the event. I then need to obviously go and check in, which I think I pretty much got everything from that triathlon license. I've obviously got my entry QR code and whatnot, and then it's going to be carb load time. So I'm going to shoot on Thursday and Friday for roughly 800 to 900 grams of carbs, predominantly from foods which are going to digest and sit really well. Obviously, at this moment in time, I've done now 2 marathons, another half Ironman obviously at the start of this year, so I know what works well for me. So I'm going to be having plenty of pasta, toast, fruit juices, digest and sit really, really well with me. So that's what I'm going to be shooting from there. Cereal bars as well, just to get in those carbs, make it a little bit easier. But the plan for race day at the moment, so I'm going to be rolling with Morton. Not sponsored, wish I was sponsored. For the gels, originally, I was using a different brand. 2 good friends, James Seabright and Steve Hardester, been going out doing plenty of rides with them. They were kind enough to offer me some of their nutrition and said, Ethan, give this a go. So I've decided to go with the Morton. So for the gels on the day, I'm gonna go with Morton 160. So these are 40 grams a hit. A lot of the standard gels out there are about 20 to 22 grams. I'm gonna be rolling with the 40. And it just means that I don't have to carry it as many, and also the flavor, I think they are flavorless. I think they're sort of marketed that way, but the taste is pretty good to me as well, and it doesn't mess my stomach up whatsoever. That is really, really key. You need to practice with this stuff before you race with it. Game plan with the gels. So on the day itself, breakfast, I'm gonna have 4 slices of toast with jam and honey. As I get going with the race, do my swim, as I come out, I'm gonna take a Morton 160. That's gonna be 40 grams of carbs in transition. On the bike, I'm then gonna have 2 of these in my bottles. So these are the Morton Drink Mix 320. These have got 80 grams of carbs in, which is really, really good. Obviously, I'm gonna be trying to race as hard as possible, so I need that fuel. So I'm gonna be looking to get in at least roughly 80 grams of carbs to 100 grams of carbs per hour. When I then go into transition 2, as I'm obviously racking my bike, getting ready to go on the run, I'm then going to take another Morton 160, and during the run, I will then take another 40 gram at 40 minutes in, an hour in, and hopefully that should do me as well. So either 3-4 of these, and a minimum of 2 of these on the day, and then anything that I can take off the aid stations as and when. In terms of electrolytes, so the drink mix is really, really good, and the electrolytes are actually built in here. So with the electrolytes, I'm gonna look to be taking on about 1,000 milligrams on the hour, which is really, really important. Obviously during the race, I think out there it's gonna be somewhere between 23-25 degrees. So I'm gonna be sweating a lot, so it's important that I'm replenishing those lost salts, and I'm taking on, at least a litre plus of water on the hour with 1,000 milligrams of sodium. When I did Bolton, I didn't cramp up once, which was really, really good. What I know this time around, I can probably push myself a little bit harder, so hopefully everything goes well on that side of things. So that's going to be the state of play with nutrition going into Challenge Mallorca. And apart from that, obviously, travel-wise in terms of sleep, probably not going to get loads and loads of sleep today. We're having to be up quite early, around 2 o'clock. So it's really the key that on Thursday night and Friday night that I get plenty of sleep before the race day, and then it's just going to be about ripping it, getting stuck in and giving it my all on race day. Beth's obviously going to be out there with me, with my mum and my sister as well. So yeah, hopefully in the next video we're talking about Challenge Mallorca and how it all went, but I'm just going to control the controllables. I'm going to race it as hard as I can. I've done the work now, so hopefully we get no sort of mechanical issues or anything like that. and we're all good as well. But yeah, really looking forward to it. My first trip abroad, first triathlon abroad even. So yeah, let's rock and roll. Let's get stuck in. Control the controllables. Let's do this.